Yes, guys, we are back for another review, and I don't think any of us expected a result like that. But I want to try and be as level-headed as possible with this game because there's annoying aspects to this game, but I also don't want to focus on it too much. I just want to address it as part of the game and just move on because for the most part, that was a sensational performance. That was a sensational structure, setup, and I didn't expect to be at a point where we were 15 minutes away from getting a result at the Etihad. The lineup was good. The way we set up was good. We were very compact defensively, and City struggled to find a way through us. Now, they did make chances, and they were going to, because they're Manchester City. And we did actually catch a lot of luck. Haaland had an absolute disaster class. Missed about 4 or 5 sitters, or chances that, at the very least, he should be getting on target. I don't think he got a single header on target in that entire game. He just stunk. Absolutely stunk. Alvarez did nothing. Foden did nothing. Doku did nothing. All they did for the best part of about 70, 80 minutes was just aimlessly pass the ball around and try and hoof crosses into the box. They looked like us when we were 1 or 2-0 down. And that's why I'll give credit to Pochettino. This is one for all you guys who think I run a Poch agenda. His defensive structure was brilliant. But going forward, we did look a bit disjointed. It was still over-touching and we didn't look like we're in sync at all. But all it took was a chance for us to at least try and get on target. And Raheem Sterling does up Kyle Walker and bags another goal against Man City. This is why I keep telling people, as frustrating as Sterling is, he is bagging you GNA. So to a point, you just have to firm it. I've said Sterling has been heavily scapegoated, and I get it. He's experienced. He's on 300k a week plus. And there are some bozo moments in him. We all know that. But in spite of all of that, he's one of the most likely players out there to pop up with GNA. And he did it again. It was literally Jackson and Sterling. The two players who were stinking up the attack in the entire first half, and they combined for the goal. At that point, we got the lead. We just have to keep maintaining the structure that we have. And we did it. We did it excellently. The whole second half, they were just passing around aimlessly, and they didn't know what to do. And then the subs happen. And this is where the game starts to go away from us. And this is where the praise for Pochettino stopped, because we did not need to go to a back five. We didn't need to do that. I get it. City were piling on players. They were adding pressure onto us, but we were maintaining the pressure. They did not know how to break through us. You had Disasi and Colwell blocking everything with a pulse. You had Gusto locking up Doku. You had Chilwell, who was having a good game. Ben Chilwell, you know how much I rinse this guy out every week. And he was even doing his job. He was doing this job defensively. Gallagher, he was on Rodri all game. We did not need to change that structure, because another thing of that structure too was that it was allowing us to counter. It was giving us options to counter. We didn't have a single shot after those subs because we pussied out. And this is where my problem with the manager is. Now, I'm not going to say it directly led to the goal, but it increased pressure on us. It gave City more impetus to go forward. And we also were starting to lack outlets going forward. So it goes both ways. It does lead to it. It's not a direct problem, but it was part of the problem too. The subs weren't good. The change in game management from Pochettino wasn't good. And it's going to get ignored because we got a point at the Etihad. And to a point, I understand it, because none of us expected to get a point here. So I get it, but I'm also not letting it slide. How many times have I told you that we have given up so many points, and it is the reason why we are wallowing in 11th with the easiest European run and top 4 run in years? Because we do not take advantage of opportunities where they are there. I get it. We were playing the champions. We were playing the treble winners. We were playing the three-peaters. We were a goal up in control with 20 minutes left to go, and we fumbled the bag. Both sides managed the same. You can credit Poch for the structure. You can credit Poch for the stuff that he did right. But you are also not going to let him get away with the things that he did wrong too. Because it's yet again more points dropped. If United win, they're now 2 points ahead of us, and 6th is more further away than it was before. Whereas we could have been 8 right now if we had won that game. This is why I'm not letting it slide. To the players, I give you all the credit. You were brilliant. Disasi, I've been telling people for ages he's our best centre-back, and everyone tried to cook me saying, oh, Thiago Silva. Oh. Bro, he's 39 years old, my friend. Big up to Thiago Silva. You're a legend. You're a great. It's time. Respectfully, it's time. People need to stop shitting on Disasi. He has been our best centre-back this season. You man tried to cook me for that. Colwell, brilliant. Chilwell, Gusto, brilliant. Gallagher, Caicedo, Enzo. Caicedo did have a couple of rash tackles, but for the most part, was excellent. Jackson, Sterling, frustrating moments, but they got me GNA. That's all you can ask for from your forwards. Palmer, sensational passing. Sensational individual play in 1v1s. He was brilliant. But the manager, you started off so well, but like I keep telling you what my biggest problem with Poch is, he cannot coach a 90-minute game. He cannot. You either get a good first half and a crap second half, or you get a crap first half and a good second half. It's one or the other. And I guess, like, to a point, we at least only got a crap 20 minutes. But was it a coached victory? No, it wasn't. Did he coach a win? No, he did not. No, he did not. You can spare me the copium with that right now. It was not good enough for a full 90. And sadly, it wasn't good enough to get the victory at the Etihad, which means it's another 2 points dropped. Now, to the players, fair play. You guys played your hearts out. You did everything you could to try and get that victory. And it's a shame it went down to a deflection. That's the real problem. It should not have gone down to a deflection. But it did. It did. And to me, that comes down to the manager. So, Poch, I don't even know what to say with this guy, because I didn't even expect him to have that sort of a structure. I guess you can call it improvement, but the bar is in hell with him too. So it goes both ways, but aye, is what it is. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Sub to my personal as well. We'll be back tomorrow for 5 things we learned. And in spite of the draw, Poch out. Up the Chels.